I'm Andrea, my live bookkeeper. I'm an advanced certified QuickBooks expert with over 20 years of bookkeeping and accounting experience. Customer Center. Click the Sales tab in the navigation bar, then the Customers sub-tab, either in the horizontal list of tabs or in the pop-up list of tabs to open the Customer Center. The colorful money bar at the top of this center is a visual representation of potential revenue in the form of unbilled estimates and time and expenses, plus receivables, including overdue invoices, as well as invoices paid in the last 30 days. You can drill down on any color block of the money bar to get to the underlying list and ultimately transactions to review, edit, or delete. The New Customer button in the top right corner creates a new customer in the Customer Center, as opposed to creating one on the fly in the customer field of a transaction, which you can always do. You can click the drop-down next to New Customer and choose to import customers here. Use the formatting of the sample provided to ensure proper field mapping. The visible columns of the Customer Center can be set by selecting the gear icon in the top right corner of the customer list above the Action column. This shows address, email, customer type, attachments, and/or phone number columns, as well as how many rows of the center to display on a page, and whether to include inactive customers and projects if they're turned on. This setting is sticky, which means QuickBooks will remember your display preference. Click the customer name to view or edit the customer details for them. See a list of transactions or create new transactions. Click the envelope icon next to the customer name in the Customer Center to send them an email, or the phone receiver to call them. Above the customer list, you can easily find a customer or filter the list by typing part of the name in the search box. You can sort the customer list or a transaction for the customer forward and backward by several parameters simply by clicking the column header for that parameter, either once or twice to specify sorting forward or backward. Once in the certain tabs of the Sales Center, you can create invoices, receive payments, send a reminder or an invoice link, print a packing slip, print a statement, or copy a sales transaction for an individual customer under the Actions column. Clicking the Create Invoice hyperlink next to an entry will open an invoice populated with that entry. Any additional entries available to be added to the invoice will be in the drawer to the right of the invoice. You can perform batch actions related to statements and email for more than one customer by placing check marks in the boxes to the far left next to the appropriate customers in the Customer Center and choosing from the Batch Actions drop-down menu. Vendor Center. Click the Expenses tab in the navigation bar, then the Vendors sub-tab to open the Vendor Center. The Vendor Center is like the Customer Center, except it's related to vendors, who are the people you pay or owe money to. The colorful money bar at the top of the center relates to potential expenses, open purchase orders, unpaid and overdue bills, and which bills have been paid in the last 30 days. If you click on any of these color blocks, QuickBooks will display the underlying list of transactions that pertain to that section. If you keep drilling down, you can ultimately drill down into individual transactions to review, edit, or delete. The New Vendor button in the Vendor Center also allows you to create a new vendor. If you click the drop-down next to New Vendor, you can import vendors here. Use the formatting of the sample provided to ensure proper field mapping. The Prepare 1099 button allows you to prepare 1099s. The editing columns, individual transactions, batch transactions, emailing and viewing the vendor in the Vendor Center work the same as in the Customer Center. I'm Andrea, my live bookkeeper. Check the description box below for special offers and links, including one to the free QuickBooks Online test drive account. If you found this content helpful, please like, comment, or share.